Hello everybody! Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little craft project for us today, and I kind of have a plan, and most of the time I'm just going to wing it. So I have this pumpkin that I got from the $1.25 tree with this kind of faux leather and little brads and stuff, and I don't really like this part right here, so I'm going to take it off. And I have my rub-ons, which the letters in here, but I think I'm going to try to do this one on here. So I'm going to put this aside for my other project, and then I have a variety of sandpapers that I may or may not use. I have this screwdriver to pry the brad off, and then I have scissors to cut. I have paints over here that I don't think I'm going to use them all. I have pumpkin orange from Apple Barrel. It's an acrylic paint. And then I have this pumpkin orange from Outdoor Gloss Apple Barrel also, but it's two different colors, even though it says pumpkin orange. So I'm going to try one of those. And then I also have this from Apple Barrel Outdoor Gloss. It says Tangelo. So we're going to see how that works. And so let's see, I think this orange, is it this orange I wanted? This orange, I may use a couple colors here just to give it a little bit more dimension. It already has the bow, some like little natural bow, and this stem is already painted, but I think I'm going to just embellish it a little and make it more my style. So it's that little compressed kind of wood that you can get at the $1.25 tree. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so here we go. Let's kind of move this stuff out of the way just for now until we need it. Let's do the hard stuff first. Take this okay. Looks like this brad is really in there. Yep, that brad is really in there. Whoop, got it. There we go. Just gotta use your muscles. Muscles on muscles. Okay. So, put this aside. This aside. I have my various paint brushes that I can use. So let's see. What paintbrush I'm going to use? I'm going to use either this one or this one. Okay, and let's cover up these holes right here. Do a little bit of light sanding before I cover up the holes. Okay, so let me get my sanding blocks. Okay, I'm using 180 grit. Let's see if that's strong enough to do what we need it to do. Going with the grain. Okay, it seems to be working. I won't make you watch the whole process. I'll come back when it's done. Okay, I got most of the sticky residue off. Now I'm going to use this 320 grit to smooth it out. I won't let you watch this process. I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, I went ahead and removed the bow from here because it's not really my style, but we'll see if I use it again. I'll put this aside. Okay, now I have everything smooth. We can get to a painting. All right. Let me double check that this is going to fit before I start to paint it, because that can change my whole thought process. Yes, it's going to fit. Gosh, doesn't that look pretty? Ha! Awesome sauce. Okay. Awesome. Let me put this aside here so it doesn't blow away. I got the fans on because it's really hot today, as it is every day in the summer where I live. Whew. All right. I wiped it down, and when I sanded, the holes got filled by themselves, so it saved me a step. Okay, I'm going to use the darker of the two, the pumpkin orange. Okay, I went and got the water and a little tray to put my paint. So let's get going. I'm gonna use this one. I've already shook all my paints. A little at a time so we don't waste the paint. I'm gonna take my brush. Paint. This is going to take a few coats, it looks like. Which is no problem. It's really warm today, so I'm sure the paint will dry fast. Alright. It's got a little bit of dry paint. My paints are not old, but I don't use them every day. See, the paint's already drying as I'm applying it. That's how warm it is today. Plus I have the fans on. You hear the noise in the background? That's the fans. Ugh, come on. It looks like I'm going to have to get rid of this color. It keeps chunking up like that. Or just use it more. I need to make more projects. Oh no, more projects. Alright. Get the sides here. Okay. Let me finish painting this and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I took a little break waiting for this to dry, and it's now dried completely. Took a little break, got a little snacky snack. I watched Libby Higgins this week, her video on storage. It's her storage podcast that's on YouTube. If you've never heard of Libby Higgins, she is hilarious. You should check her out. Libbie Higgins. She is funny, and you will not be disappointed. All right, back to the project. Let me get my mic situated here. Okay, so this is dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a color that is slightly, well, it's darker, but it still has the orange tint. I'm going to take this a little bit and I'm going to kind of try to give this pumpkin some depth. So I'm just going to make little, kind of like, what a pumpkin would look like there if it were 3D. So let's do a little bit of that. I think I'm going to do it with a paper towel. So just going to take a little bit of paper towel. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Crumple it up so it's not so stiff. Because I don't want harsh lines. I just want like shadowing, kind of, just some depth. Okay. And this color is called Georgia Clay by Art Deco Americana, also acrylic. So I'm just gonna pour a smidge on here. And I don't need a lot, just like a little. Kind of give it some movement. It dries really fast, so see, it looks kind of like that, I guess. We're just winging it here, folks. Just winging it. I'm not a professional painter, so we're just winging it, folks. Just getting it wet just a little to kind of lighten it so it's not so heavy. How's that? Looks okay, huh? Okay. I'm going to take this darker brown. Let's see what color this is. Traditional Burnt Sienna by Deco Art Americana. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of this and color the stem back in. Just a little. Come on. Where are you? Woo. Okay, that's too much, but that's okay. Just a little to kind of make it a little stem looking. That looks like a stem, huh? There. Oop. That's all right. There we go. It's kind of splattered a little bit, but that's all right. There. All better. All right, now we're just going to wait for this to dry, and we'll be right back. Okay. Now that the stem is clean, is dry, whew, we are going to put this rub on onto our pumpkin in just 1 second. Okay, I got this craft scraper at the Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree. And let's take it out. Okay, now that I have this ready, let's get to putting this on. Okay. Okay, so now we're ready to put our decal on here. Just want to kind of eyeball it to see where I want to put it. Do I want it lower, or do I want it higher, or do I want it sort of in the middle, or do I want it lower? I kind of want it there in the middle. Let's see. No, kind of want it here. So if you've never done rub-on transfers, they have two sides to them. There's this side, which the rub-on is attached to, and then you have the backing. So you want to peel off the backing first, place it to where you want it, and then rub. And then once it's rubbed, then you can peel this top part off. Okay, so I kind of want it to go like this, not too high up. Okay, so I peel the backing off. Whoop. Sorry, didn't mean to move the camera. I'm going to place it here, make sure it's, I need to stand up for a second and make sure it's straight. That's pretty. That's pretty straight right there. Don't you think? Okay. So now we rub it. And then we check and make sure it's coming off. We want to rub it really hard to make sure all that the transfer goes on. And if a little bit comes off, that's okay because it'll automatically age it, but that's not what we're going for. We're going for perfection, and if we wanted to age it ourselves, we could do that on our own. Peel it back slowly. Just don't rip it off. You don't want to get violent with it. Okay. Looking good, folks. Looking good. Look at this. Oh. Okay. There we go. The O wasn't attached. Okay, peel it off slowly. Rub. Slow rub. Sorry, I keep hitting the camera. Okay, keep rubbing it. Oop. It looks pretty good. Let me rub some more right over here. Okay, looking good, looking good. Looking good in the neighborhood. All right. Coming off really nice. Okay. Now we're at the end. There. Look at that. All right. Now we take this piece that we took it off from and just rub it. Rub it on to make sure it's all sticking on here. Okay. Looks pretty good, huh? Again, take it off really slow. Looks good. Look at that. And you want to put some clear coat on it. That's up to you. All right. How's that look? Looks pretty good, huh? All right. All right. Now, you can put some Mod Podge on it. It's a clear coat. It's a water-based sealer that we can put over this. Use the same paintbrush. Just paint over the whole thing as a protectant. So, it may not be your cup of tea, but I think it looks pretty darn good. It looks good for not knowing what I was going to do. Just winging it. Not bad, huh? Okay, I'm going to finish with the Mod Podge and I'll be right back. Alright, so what I have decided is to put the bow back on because it looks good the way it is, and this is my style without embellishment, but I just think the natural rope bow kind of don't know. Just kind of ties it together. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Before I put the glue on, hold on, the fan. The bow. What do you think? Just kind of gives it a little something, or do you like it without it? I don't know. Okay, I've decided to put the bow on. I think it gives it just a little something. A little bit of my E6000. E6000 is, I haven't used it in a couple months. I don't know where my hot glue gun is right at the moment, so just got my E6000. There. What do you think? I think it gives it a little something something. The lid back on my E6000. And the Mod Podge still needs to dry. Probably should do one more coat. But I'm going to wrap up this video right now, everybody. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. I think it came out pretty good. Let me know what you guys think and what you would have done differently. All right, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.